Word of advice: if you're gonna record a let's play at full screen, make sure you got all the video settings right. Otherwise, it might screw up. Hey everybody, this is Zelda, and you're just in time for another episode of Let's Play Zelda Ocarina of Time. You're probably wondering why I would be messing up on an LP this time. Well, last night I did some messing around with my video software to see how well it could handle a computer program, like something like Portal 2, for example. So I figured I might want to do something like Portal 2 or Fallout or Area 51, any of the other games I might have. It shows like the only three I own. I'm sure if I dug around in my computer files I'd find more. But I have my computer screen settings set at like 1600 by 700 or something like that. 1000 by 700, whatever that is. Which is actually higher than what my computer normally is. My computer screen is actually 800 by 600. But when I have it set up like that, my desktop is so humongously huge you can't even believe it. I mean, all the icons are like really, really big, and I can't get everything fit on it. So it's really distracting. It's really distracting. It's really kind of awkward to see it like that. So I just set it to the next side I set, and it works out. It works out very well. So yeah. All that aside, so I did some test recording of using it oops, wrong button. I did some test recording using Portal 2, which I'd gotten a couple days ago. About a week ago yesterday, actually. Come to think of it. And you're probably wondering what I'm doing here. This is a very valid question. Okay. Basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to clear this room of Cuckoos here, at least a little bit. Because what we're doing is we're going to get another bottle here in this area. Basically, these three Cuckoos that are around town here, we're going to talk to them after we clear out the Cuckoos. Try and make it at least a little easier. We're going to send these three Cuckoos out, and we're going to want to chase the Cuckoos. Grab them and bring them back to them. Now, I don't know this because it's just the sheer longevity of the game, of the time since I played the game. But I've been told if you put the Cuckoos back here, all the other wild Cuckoos, it helps. It helps tremendously. Though you don't necessarily, they don't need to. It's not going to make a difference. Performance-wise, it will, but results as long as you get the three Cuckoos. I'm like already. What? Well, I'll be if it ain't the forest kid from the other day. By the way, thanks a lot for waking me up. It took some doing, but I finally got Malin back in a good mood. We could have helped with. I could have helped with that. Oh boy, that's. So, what are you up for today? Got some free time on your hands? How about a little game? These three Cuckoos I have here are special super Cuckoos. Yet they look no different. You're gonna throw these Cuckoos into that there Geigel's normal Cuckoos. If you can pick out the three special birds from among the normals within the time limit, I'll give you something good. If you can't find them, I win. It'll be 10 rupees. Want to play? Sure. Yeah, 30 seconds. Alrighty? Then get ready. Here goes the super Cuckoos. Start looking! And as you can tell, they're kind of all thrown into the opposite sides. That's one of them. Keep it up. 2 more to find. And right over here, I believe this one might be it. One of these two. Pick up this one. Nope. This is probably this one. Yay! Got another one! Alright now. Now the moment of truth. 1 more to find. I think I just saw it. I'm gonna guess one of these two. Nope, not that one. Nope. I was wrong. And come on, pick it up. This has to be the one. There we go. Golly, I'll be darned. That's the last one. You found them all. Come on over here. Now, for someone born in Virginia and raised in North Carolina, you'd imagine my Southern accent would be very bad, don't ya? Don't y'all? There. Yeah, I'm not proud of being raised in North Carolina, by the way. I really, really do not like this state. How'd you like to marry Melon, huh? Yes! Ha ha ha! I was just kidding. Just kidding. I think you're a little young for that, aren't you? Ha ha ha! Oh, at least he'd be okay with it. With the idea. I'm proud to visit you a sample of your very own Lon milk. You'll be energized the moment you drink it. After you drink it, you can bring back the bottle and buy a refill anytime you want. Yay! No. Yeah, I can tell he's okay with it because he didn't pull out a shotgun the minute I said yes. Oh yeah, or whatever their clones would be in this universe. I guess it'd be a shot. Oh, who says they wouldn't have a shotgun? If you can find out they only have one bed. And you know, I'm not trying to imply anything here, and definitely not trying. But this is actually something. This is something you notice a lot in old N64 games. Like every family only has one bed, 1 or 2 beds, and like they got like 500 children, 500. They got like 5 children, 50 relatives, all living in one house, and it'd still be overcrowded, by the way. And they all have only one bed. It's like, okay, I know, like no one, I know practically no one goes into these houses, but seriously, you guys, and I kind of understand. Actually, kind of looking back, kind of thinking on this one more, kind of makes sense now because Talon just falls asleep anywhere, doesn't he? So it makes sense. He doesn't have the cuckoos are his bed. There we go. The cuckoos are his bed. Yeah, I'm just gonna say hi to Malin real quick. Yeah, of course, any excuse to see Malin. Yay! Look, it's Malin. Yay! Hello. Oh, she's going fine with you, fairy boy. Yeah, she still says the same thing. And we're just ignoring Navi. Stop swinging my sword. Keep pushing the buttons and moving the stuff and stuff. Yeah. Actually, I just thought you could wield your sword out in here. I wonder if you could attack the... I'm not even going to bother doing that. Yeah. One of my original ideas for this Let's Play was to go into one of the areas that had a lot of chickens to see how many I can piss off. And, just kind of see if I can get more than, like you know when you attack one Kuko enough times, it gets, like, 50 others attack on you, or 10 others. I wonder what would happen if you attacked, like, 3 or 4 Kukos, if that would get, like, 30 of them on, or something like that. And it's like, the more I think about it, it's like, they probably programmed it only to happen once. Actually, before we go into that, I want to see, is there anything else we want to do? I'm trying to think, is there anything else we want to do that's of any relative importance? I know there's gold skeletons that we can be getting, but, I got the adult wallet, I'm not really worried about getting anything else from that. And to be honest, I think the only other thing you get from there is a giant wallet, which I'm not even sure you get that. No, I think you get that from someone else. Not sure. Well, either way, you know what? I think we've spent enough time doing side quests here for one day, so I think we'll go ahead and progress with the story here. So yeah, with 3 of the 4 bottles we can collect in tow. One of them we can't get until after we progress with the story some. I probably won't get that one because it's kinda difficult. It takes a lot of time, and I don't have a lot of patience. But here we are, finally entering the Temple of Time. And look, there's this mark again. this pedestal-looking thing, this platform that we saw in the Sacred Forest. Only this one's a little different. It's got a different mark in the middle. By the way, a hint, that's going to be used later on. Not really a spoiler or anything. Anyway, we check this here. There are 3 holes. Wow, that sped out fast. Be careful when you're pressing the B button to speed up the text. Sometimes it'll speed up, like, entire walls. But basically, it's telling you that there's 3 indentions there, and this is how the inscription reads. Okay, I gotta reread it again. There are 3 hollows in an inscription here. He who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. Oh, that's, straightforward. Okay, so... Hold on. I'm gonna have to look it up. I honestly can't remember it all the top of my head now. Okay, there we go. There we go. Actually, there's one thing I also wanted to do that, now that I think about it. It's down at Lake Hylia. There's a few things I wanted to do there. Well, one thing I wanted to do there at least. I'm not sure it's really worth it. Let me go ahead and tell you. There's these scarecrows you'll see there. These 2 scarecrows. They give them I think they give them French names if I remember correctly. Like one Pierre, one Jacques, or something like that. It's really weird. And they're dancing. You talk to one of them and make up a song to sing. And then at certain spots where you'll find the other one. At certain spots you'll find the other one if you play that song. But that's usually just to get. I think you only get 1 piece of heart from there. I've never done it at all. But Link, isn't that? ... Excuse me. No, there's that cough again. It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword! Doo-doo-doo-doo! Actually, I want to get a closer look at this and kind of compare it to Wind Waker's Master Sword. Basically, for those of you who played Wind Waker, you know how the guard on the Master Sword is folded in, like into the blade. That's at first it is until you power it up, then it looks like it does now. I just kind of noticed this. Like, you see where the blade kind of curves into the handle like it does? That's not necessarily typical for a lot of swords. Me being the person who owns like 5 swords, and a friend of mine owns like several. I'm not kidding. He owns like his closet is. You know how most people's closets are full of clothes. His are full of swords. And the funny thing is, he's in the army right now, so all his swords are like just kind of sitting there in the closet. Fortunately, he has a brother who's willing to, I think, polish them daily. I think was the deal. But well, speaking of which, like 2-3 years ago, when I was in Gatlinburg with the same friend and his family, they invited me up to go up to Gatlinburg and up in Tennessee. And yeah, I know there's a story crawl going on here a bit, but as I thought, you held the keys to the door at the time. This is basically Ganondorf saying, "Ha ha ha! I beat you." And hold on, is it just me? Oh, no, that's his forehead. I thought that was. Wow, I never noticed Ganondorf has a huge forehead. That's his forehead! And you got I mean, don't be wrong, another crystal there is sitting there to be a crystal, like, decoration, but, like, this hair slicked back like that? Wow, that's a big forehead. Link, the chosen one. Anyway, back to the Gatlinburg story. We went up there for they had like a timeshare sort of thing, and they went up there just kind of for vacation purposes, just kind of tour around, and they do that every now and then. And there's these sword shops. There's like this street that has like pretty much nothing but sword shops on it. One right next. No, I'm kind of exaggerating there. They had a sword shop here and a sword shop there, and in between they had other stuff, of course. Anyway, my idea is kicking in. Here we are meeting Rahu, one of the ancient sages. This one, he's the Sage of Light. Ages ago, they built the temple to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. And this is the Chamber of Sages. The only time you'll see it is in cutscenes. You cannot play around in the chamber, which is kind of stupid, but you really don't. Trust me, there's nothing to do in here. It's just a octagon circle with all the symbols of the sages. So yeah, the Temple of Light is situated at the very center of the sacred realm, the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, do not be alarmed, but look at yourself. Look at your man, now back to me, now back at your man, now back to me. Yeah, I know. Probably should have made that joke. And now he's bouncing around. Wow, you grew up, Link! And I didn't! Look, Link, you're big now, you've grown up! Your Master Sword is a sacred blade which you ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title, Hero of Time, can pull it from the pedestal. However, you are too young to be the Hero of Time, blah blah. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. That's kind of convenient. Actually, that's one thing I don't understand. Like, the Deku Tree called you up to send you to save the world, but you were gonna have to wait 7 years to save it. I don't know. I mean, I understand the Deku Tree can't possibly know everything, but come on. Yes, but we were too young. Remember, though you open the door in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with his power, he became the King of Evil. His power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into the world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even this sacred realm, namely this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seal will contain all the evil power of the void of the evil realm. I, Rahu, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. Yay! Okay, so you get the first emblem from the first stage. Supposedly these do have an in-game effect where they change your unknown damage or something, one of my friends said. They increase your unknown damage. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You know how you kill an enemy, it takes 2 strikes to kill an enemy? Well, these emblems don't make it any easier to kill the enemies. The Master Sword does, mind you. The Master Sword makes it easier to kill enemies, because now those enemies that would take 2 hits with the Kokiri Blade only take 1 hit with the Master Sword. Back in some time, but have 7 years really passed? Looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Actually, there's a lot of weapons you can't use in here. And before I end this video off, and I know it's kind of dragging on a little bit, I'm sorry for that. I didn't expect the cutscene to last this long. Oh, and the cutscene's even longer now. Who are you? I've been waiting for you, hero of time. I gotta say, I really like the theme of this guy. When he rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. Oh, 5. Thought there were, oh yeah, there's 6 sages, right? I'm getting stuff mixed up now. One in the deep forest. One on a high mountain. One under a vast lake. One within the house of the dead. Ah, crap. Now I gotta go through a rail shooter. One inside a goddess of the sand. Okay. Oh, I couldn't come up with a joke for that one. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is a legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. Sheik. Sheikahs. Yeah, you're making that name up, aren't you? Other than that, your parents were freaking lazy. And I see you're standing there holding a mythical master's sword. You really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl I am sure you know. Forest temple and a girl we know. What girl do we know that lives in that would be in the forest temple? Is it Malin? Because of the evil power of the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Fortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But, if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakiriko village. Do you understand, Link? What, no, yes or no? Okay, so, under normal circumstances, you would normally be able to enter, the Master Sword acts like a time-traveling device. You can stick it in here and return to when you're a kid, but right now, because this guy, Sheik, is in front of it, you can't do anything. You can't do it. So you kind of got to beat the first temple to do that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off here right now, because the video will drag on longer than I expected to, the cutscenes. So in the next episode, we'll actually make our way to Kiriko village, more specifically the graveyard. Again, I'm going back in the graveyard to get the item that we need to get into the temple. But until then, I will see you guys later.